Con Bonnois, good evening, NPCs. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome back to the Skyrim modded series, Interesting NPCs. Shocking, I know. We are here in Helgen Keep with an interesting group of companions. We have Rumrin, we have Skjarn, Falatild, Buttcheeks. We lost Zora, but we have Jocelyn, who's Zora's sister, Janessa, Lydia, and Carmela.
I think our party is balanced enough. I mean, Falatild is a ranger, but it would have been nice to take Valgus along.
While we aren't fighting in the war, we're technically rebels. The healer doesn't wish to choose sides, or so he'd like us to believe.
You guys already...
Sounds like you don't trust him.
I don't think we're in a position to trust
Alright, we're leaving.
anyone.
They already
Something
said this.
my Thane often forgets.
If you're new to the channel, Dozo Yoroshiku and Nagaijimasu. If you're new to the series, Hajime Mashite, which means welcome. Nice to meet you.
Don't be absurd. Let's keep moving.
Alright, they're apparently going to keep bickering. Alright, we are currently doing a quest called From the Blood of Kings. From the Blood of Kings is an interesting NPC quest. As my understanding, it's kind of, sort of like the main quest for this mod. I am playing this blind, but I've gotten confused multiple times about things, and I've broken some things inadvertently, of course, just by moving from one computer to the other. Some things got a little janky for some bizarre reason. So I'm doing my best to fix everything and be able to show everything of this mod. We do have other mods on, like Cutting Room Floor, and I am also not familiar with Anniversary Edition stuff, so any of that is new to me, so we'll play that as well, just to check it out. But the main focus is interesting NPCs. We do have immersive world encounters on as well. I have a similar mod on that I'm using in most of my Fallout 4 series, which it just adds random encounters, and that's basically what immersive world encounters does. It adds just a bunch of new random encounters. We've seen quite a few of the same ones, but there's supposed to be a rather large amount of them, so that's why I still have that on. If you are a regular to this channel, like Mrs. Voice, who had suggested this series, I'm always open to suggestions on games to play and mods to check out. Like Teresa, and like some others, Okairi Nasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. So we're currently going to Orphan Rock. That's it. That's all I know. Mrs. Voice had given me some tips on some new NPCs to try to find it. I ultimately want to find everyone and talk to everyone and do everyone's quest. So we're supposed to be going this way, but it does drive me a little bit crazy that there's still multiple places that we've not been. There's a cave over there we've not been to. There's some sort of something over here we haven't been to. But it looks like we should be heading up the road. That's so, like, a dragon came, right, and burned bodies. How did how did this happen? Who did this? Like we know. Oh, you're awake. You know, we know all that, which explains why there's bodies, you know, like inside the houses, burned to a crisp and stuff. But what? Excuse me. What and where and why and who? Hello, rabbit. But these, like, is this supposed to be like a warning? Like, don't, I don't know. I do not know. I do not understand. Alright, we should be close. Yeah. We're going to a place we've never been to, so I fast traveled to the closest location that I could get to. And we're just gonna... Okay, there's... Again, We have a Stormcloak camp coming up. Apologize for the coughing. We have a couple things over here. I'd like to try to detect some things as we're going, and this kind of feels like... No, this is not quite where we want to go. We want to go further up the mountain. But can I real quick snag this tower or whatever this is? Or is it... I don't know. Yeah, so my main... one of my main goals is going to be to try to get Zora back. Did not want to lose her, and we lost her. Alright, so this is for sure not how to get to the tower. But I am forever and always, in all of my series, not just this series, I did like over 100. Where did it go? Where did it go on the map? There it is. I did like over 100 episode series of Fallout 76, and I was very frequently mountain climbing there as well. Alright, so we saw the wispy dudes out there, and other than that, I don't know if there's any reason to come here. Take the money, I guess. Don't really need money. Rumorin just teleported in. He's like, screw that mountain climbing stuff. I'm not doing that. As a matter of fact, like the #1 way I died, I think if I added it all up, I could be wrong, but I think the #1 way that I died in Fallout 76 when I was playing it actively. Oh, okay. So we could go in there. Was from falling off mountains. Because I was very stubborn about getting from point A to point... Wait, what? Who? Was it just...
Good enough.
All over now. Good riddance, I say.
Alright. Why is there... Are my companions fighting each other? I think my companions are fighting each other. That happens, unfortunately, sometimes when I have as many people with me as I do. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get to the other ruin. Yeah, so there was an inn to that tower. So if we have to come back here again, at least we can fast travel and not have to run. I know it is annoying to some people that I don't like taking the roads. I had an issue in the game Enderall, which is much more straightforward in regards to like get from point A to point B. It's just like just follow the roads, man. Just follow the roads. Whereas in Skyrim, I have much more fun doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Alright, so what is this place?
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Wait, who's fighting?
Enough!
Who is this?
Speak, and I shall listen.
You look like a Greybeard. Did I find the Greybeard? Interesting NPC, Mrs. Voice? Is this him? This has an inn as well? No. I kind of remember this location, and he's definitely not normally here. At least to my recollection. So I might have actually just found, inadvertently exploring an interesting NPC, which is why I love this mod, because I can just screw around and find new people. Alright, there's okay, so it sounds like this is the same place. The Skybound Watch Pass. So I could go in there, and it's a Skybound Watch Pass, or I can go in the other one, and it's a Skybound Watch Pass. Can I have your rabbit? I'll leave you your rabbit. You can have it. All right, we did a quest about the 7,000 steps where a dude wanted me to count the steps, and I actually was gonna, like a jackass, I was gonna go and try to do it. And
Speak, and I shall listen.
Can you take the marbles out of your mouth, though? If we're gonna have a lot of conversation.
What do you require?
I don't know. What is this? I'm gonna have some of your pheasant. Why are you hanging out with Bandit Highway? Highway man. I don't know what that was. Alright, you for sure look like a Greybeard.
And I shall listen.
You said that already.
The traveler came to this land not as a visitor or a pilgrim, but a prisoner bonded by fate. Yet she comes before me now as an arbiter, not just of her own fate, but the very world's. For when she speaks, the clouds part, the seas boil, and the earth trembles at her feet. Welcome to my humble abode, Dragonborn. How may I be of assistance?
Listen, Zarlak, which sounds like the leader of an alien space race. Why are you hanging out with why is there never the questions I want to know? Why are you hanging out with a bunch of bandits who wanted to kill you? Greetings, sir. I seek the path of wisdom.
What you seek is knowledge, Dragonborn. You must first acquire knowledge before you can learn. You must first learn before you can understand. However, even when you achieve understanding, you have taken but the first step towards true wisdom. For wisdom comes not from understanding, the challenging of its merits.
Alright, Mr. Deep Thoughts. Enough of this mindless babble. Tell me who you are. His name is Zarlak. It's on the screen. I already know. I wish to know your name.
Congeniality is a totem with many faces. There are those who use it to ingratiate, and those who employ it to master duplicity. It can be a show of kindness, a perfunctory gesture, or an admission of fear. But I digress. That is an answer you already know. To answer what you do not, my name is Zarlak. I once walked the path of the Greybeard.
I found the Greybeard NPC.
I follow my own.
Woohoo! My throat is really bad today, so if I don't sound actually legitimately happy or excited, I am. I can't really. That's why I can never be one of those over-the-top, ridiculous YouTube accounts. I actually want to do I think I'm gonna try to do it. It's a bit of a spoiler. I'm gonna try to do a April Fool's video this year. It's gonna be really short because everything on YouTube wants everything to be short now, which is counterintuitive in my opinion. But anyway, where I'm going to attempt to do a video where I am mocking like regular gaming YouTubers. A lot of energy. It's gonna be a lot of energy. Oh damn it! It took too long. Why did you leave High Hrothgar?
A single point of contention, but a fundamental one. The Greybeards insist on a path of non-violence. While ostensibly honorable, it is a path that defers the responsibility of higher thinking by adopting an easy absolute.
Are you saying the Greybeards are lazy thinkers? So you oppose their stance on violence, as these bandits soon discovered. A non-violent philosophy has its merits. I'm going with the middle one.
I offered to share this sanctuary with them in peaceful coexistence. They chose death.
Alright, I got the answer to my question of why he was hanging out with bandits. Yes! I'd like to hear your particular philosophy. He's very long-winded. I don't know. Do you know any shouts? Yeah, teach me a special shout.
I have some knowledge of the Thum, but I am hardly a master. Only the Dragonborn has the innate ability to absorb the soul of a dragon, and with it, the essence of the Thum. It is a gift and a curse. You have been granted power, but endured none of the training to achieve it.
What do you mean by that? You talking smack?
The body and the mind are inexorably linked. To train one is to train the other. To become strong is to appreciate the value of effort. It is that discipline one earns to gain the power that provides the wisdom to know when to use it. This is not to say you cannot train your mind to responsibly wield the body the divines have granted you. I suspect that is why they have brought you here, to gain what was lost.
I understand the responsibility given to me. You contend responsibility is a virtue. I say there are no virtues. You envy my power. You need to justify your failure to learn the Thum. I want a Thum to bring the boom. That's what I'm just going to say the first one, I guess.
I trust you know of its weight, but are not yet capable of grasping the full extent of your actions. Few ever do. However, it is enough that you consider the repercussions of your choices, as that alone will guide you toward decisions that are righteous.
Okay, so the answer to my question was no. He could have just said no. You can't have left on good terms.
True, the last few years were contentious, but it was not always so. Arngir and I were once very close. That was when our skin was not so wrinkled, and our beards not so grey. We were but fledglings then, still learning the way of the voice. We would gather our own supplies from Iverstead, and make the trek back up the 7,000 steps. I still recall the last time we raced up those steps. It was at the dawn of first seed, a brisk spring morning.
So, are you telling me, is this secret code for you and Arngir getting freaky? What sort of wager?
A simple race to the top. The loser would be responsible for the winner's chores. I was much swifter than he, and greedily accepted the challenge. Little did I know that he had spent a week mastering Wold, the first dragon word of Whirlwind's Sprint. By the time I reached the peak, he was ready with bucket and broom. Even then, my old friend opted for the path of least resistance.
I'm sure recent events must have influenced your departure. That must have been ages ago. About the steps. How many are there, really? I have a friend. I'm going to ask that one just because it's funny. I mean, we already completed that quest, but still.
That fool of a cat still counting the steps.
He knows him.
I had crossed paths with him not long ago, when Alduin woke from his slumber and I sought to convince Arngir one last time of his folly. There is no resolution that will appease his soul, for his mind is already certain that it cannot be appeased.
That wasn't an answer. This guy is full of non-answers. Sure, tell me your philosophy.
The Greybeards will have you believe that the path to wisdom is one wrought through meditation and pacifism. Allow me to elucidate you on why they are mistaken.
Elucidating. Elucidating is a good word.
They will point to the fallacy of situational ethics. They may present an example of a monk who advocates violence and self-defense. However, in the fog of war, who can say what threats to one's safety are real or imagined?
I didn't understand a word you said. I followed him completely. It's just he reminds. I know I have a time limit on my rambling. He reminds me of those people that you meet that are kind of full of themselves, and like even though they might be very intelligent, they're almost like annoying about it. I don't know, which means the monk is free to interpret what he feels as to how does that affect. We'll go with this.
Yes, but it is when circumstances are difficult that we are most tempted, and when ethics becomes situational. The allure of self-preservation, the allure to save lives, the need to honor the gods, will lead men to perform heinous acts. All in the name of what is just and good.
Which is why the Greybeards are against it. I didn't understand. Oh, I can still. Why did you want me to say that? He's not that difficult to understand. It's like one of my favorite TV shows ever was a show called Westworld. And the first season, I thought was very easy to follow. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, it was difficult to follow. And the second season was, you had to pay attention. That was it. Like, put down your phone and just watch the show and pay attention. It made you think about things. They also ran a really cool ARG that I was participating that went along with it that made it probably my favorite season of television show ever, because it was just, I was so immersed in it. I was thinking about the show even when I wasn't watching the show. All right, we're going with the top choice.
Yes. The philosophy the Greybeards have adopted is based on this principle. They insist the mortal mind is too weak to resist such temptation. Therefore, the only way to avoid the criminality of violence is to eliminate it. The conundrum such logic poses is twofold.
I mean, it is almost like an oxymoron, but anyway, it's not the right word, not the right. I mean, but you get the correlation I'm trying to make.
First, it bears to recognize that mortals, through logic and discussion, are capable of finding solutions to complex dilemmas. Second, the philosophy assumes that personal morality absolves one from ethical responsibility. As the world cascades into war, the Greybeards stand aside, assuaged by the fact their own hands are clean. However, when it comes time for judgment, the Divines will punish us for all the good we did not do, and all the evil we ignored.
Violence can beget more violence. That is 100% true. But, and especially in this time in the world, and if we haven't learned anything from history, we cannot just stand idly by when bad things are happening and just pretend, just cover our eyes, cover our ears, and not say anything. We need to. Anyway, I'm getting off a tangent. In battle, logic fails, and absolute code is the only way to prevent mistakes. Some matters are so complex, it's difficult to see what's right. Nonviolence can be wielded as a weapon. I mean, in some cases, yes. I feel like these two are two flip sides of the coin, and neither one of them is. Listen, goddammit. Where was I? I was in here. All right,
allow
sorry.
me to elucidate you. However,
bear with me.
In the fog of
Took
war,
too long.
Who can say what threats to one's safety? Yes, but the allure of self, all in the name of what is just and good. Yes. Therefore, first, second, as the word. However, when it comes time for judgment, the Divines will punish us for all the good we did not do.
Your philosophy mirrors mine. I like violence. I like blood. I mean, I feel what he's saying. I feel what he's saying, but I feel like this is how I would personally answer it. I have this problem a lot when I'm playing where I want to answer it as how I would answer it rather than how as Nayara would answer it. She would probably say I like violence, I like blood, but I'm still going to go with this one.
Whereas others are so rudimentary, even a child could see what is just. Yet the Greybeards will move for neither.
Alright, I mean that was... I guess that's it.
And may the Divines grant you the strength to vanquish evil, and the wisdom to recognize it.
Alright. So despite me teasing the voice actor a little bit about the way he's speaking, I feel like it fits the Greybeard character really well. I enjoyed his dialogue a lot. I thought that was really cool. I like the hell was, I already forgot his name, Zarlak. I don't like his name, but I do like the character. I do like the idea of it. Very cool. My whole point about Westworld was that people, I feel like people are always so quick to say that like something's confusing or difficult to understand when they're not even really trying to understand something. Alright. I don't remember what we're encountering when we get in here. Oh, we're looking for an axe. Tell me more about the axe.
I believe my Thane left out one detail. This axe is not just handed down from the ancestors of Borgas. It is forged from his very bones, and its blade can only be quenched by the blood of his kin.
Okay, how did Borgas die?
He was consumed by the wild hunt, but legend has it that many loyal Nords ventured to Cyrodiil and retrieved what was left of his remains. A king's bone was forged into a weapon, so his descendants could one day avenge him. For the second part of the legend says this: when the hunt was finished, only one remained, a beast, and only a king's blade can slay it.
So we're going to be fighting a beast. And the only wild hunt I know about is in, my brain said, say Game of Thrones. That's, that's not right. Oh my god. Geralt of Riviera? Why Witcher? Jesus. Brain. Alright, here we go to Orphan Rock, so we're looking for an axe. Oh. Oh, what?
Fresh corpses. They're wearing the same garb as those assassins.
I've got an idea. Why don't we wait for them to retrieve the axe for us, and then just take it from whoever comes running out of the cave?
We don't know if any of them survived. Let's press on.
I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost. I don't know if I was supposed to see that ghost, but there was 100% a ghost when we came in walking away. So there's ghosts in here. I just wanted to make sure I actually had weapons on, or the right weapons on. Where'd that ghost go?
Okay, maybe it's a little less ordinary than I thought.
Look, down there. A camp. A week's worth of supplies by the looks of it. Let's see if we can find any information about these assassins.
I kind of hate that they talk from behind me, and if I'm moving forward, then I can't really hear them. I have to stop and turn around to hear what they said. Blood of Skyrim. Blood of Skyrim. So there's like a whole... Oh, Wispies. Can we get their attention? Hey, Wispies. Come over here. Oh, there's a lot of them. Can I put on a bow? Do I have a bow? Don't have a lot of arrows. That's going to be the problem. Alright, because apparently they don't know I'm here. And I'm just going to have to just shoot a shot. Alright, got their attention. Alright, well him... Alright, I don't know why I switched to that. Damn it. Alright, they even stopped moving. Go, go, go. There we go. Oh, what? Wow. Go, go, go. Am I even having a hard time seeing? That was too high. I'm gonna run out of arrows. Oh, she juked! She juked! What? Right, what I just switched to a different... What arrow did I just switch to? Wait, what? I have no arrows. Thanks for standing completely still. Yeah, you're gonna come any closer for me too? Thank you. Still says there's more. I don't see. Alright, let me put my swords back on. Alright, so we took those out ahead of time. We know we have a quest marker, so we know what we're supposed to be doing. But Cheeks ran all the way up there. He's having none of it. He does not want to fight. Is that Carmela? Carmela, where are you going? Okay. Got some Draugr. A restless one. Oh, there's more. What's up, Skelly? Skelly, you got a lot of gold. I don't even know why I'm picking up the gold. What do I have? I have... I mean, that's a lot. But I could always have more. Alright, so this is for sure where I'm going to be going. Alright, I got the lay of the land. And I just took physics damage from a bone. Because of course I did. Alright, we're going to try to go down the normal way in case there's some sort of scripted something or something that's supposed to happen. Just down the stairs and then over here. There's the journal. Okay. Alright. This is gonna be fun. Another day in this infernal ruin. All this time I've been mocking Yotra for keeping a journal, and now I'm doing it too, just to keep my wits. The sounds from the graveyard call to me, beckoning me to open that gate. But I know as soon as I do that, that'll be the end of us all. When Wolkus said he heard the voices in his head, we thought he was playing a joke on us. We laughed. Ha ha! All the way up until the point he pulled that lever, and they came rushing in. After that, Yotra said enough was enough, and she smashed the lever. Although the boss wasn't too pleased, we can still get to the other side through the door, through the backward way, through the door that I found. But every attempt to get to the cemetery dwindled our numbers. Then there's still threats from outside. The witches, evil witches, peek their heads in every so often, and we get no chance but to kill them. Choice. I can read. No choice, but we get no choice but to kill them. Then there's the folks who come looking for the witches. The other day, some adventurer with burns all over her face walked by the entrance and got in a scuffle with the boss. That sounds an awful lot like Zora, but he said something funny and it eased the tension like always. Still can't believe we didn't just kill her, but the boss said it would have been a waste of what little men we had left. I think he just has a soft spot for damaged women. It would explain Sevrilla. Okay. The boss had to go back and get more soldiers and left the two of us to guard the camp. I'm just glad he took that war teacher with him. I swear by Izmir's beard, if you looked into his eyes, you'd be staring at the void itself. Yotra says I'm being a milk drinker, but even she can't explain why every soldier who goes to him don't ever come back. Before the boss left, he started joking like he always does, and Yotra spit the mead out her nose. Then he gave us a speech to lift our spirits, something to remind us lowborn why we're here. The true blood of Skyrim must return. Should we die, we'll find glory in Sovngarde. I wish I could believe it. I wish I could believe in heaven. So I feel you, brother. Milk drinker. I did an episode for my weird series, my weird one-off series. It was, the name of the game was a bag of milk and a bag of milk and a bag of milk, and I started off by saying, you know, "Comme bon moi, good evening, milk drinkers," which I thought was, I don't know, it was amusing to me. Okay, so as usual, we're in a dungeon and there's some funky monkey stuff going on. We saw a ghost for sure when we got here. And on the other side...
It looks like these barrels are empty, and the sacks don't have much in terms of food. So either they've abandoned this pursuit, which I doubt, or they're coming back with reinforcements. What did you find?
Nothing. This journal seems to reveal the identity of these men. This journal names a witness. We could ask her to describe the others.
Interesting. We'll have to vet these leads further after we retrieve the axe. The blood of Skyrim. Our foe now has a face and a name. In any case, the graveyard is probably on the other side of that wall.
Really? Shocking. We already killed a bunch of things over there. You're welcome.
But I have a feeling that's the least of our worries.
Do the three of you hear something? I thought I heard a woman calling to me.
Please stop talking behind me. Alright, retrieve the Axe of Kings. Well, I mean, we already know where we're going. So that might explain why I can't find Zora, or why Zora disappeared. Is... Wait, what? What's happening? Why are we... Oh. Damn.
Takes care of that.
Jocelyn is not messing around. Holy Jesus. Was that Buttcheeks that ran away? I'm almost positive we came through the door, and then Buttcheeks just turned around and went right back out through the door. He was like, nope. That's a nope from... Wait, what? No. He was like, that's a nope from me, dog. And see ya. Oh, what? Your magicka is low, which may prevent you from casting spells. Drink a potion. A way for it to recover. Wait, what? Why? What? I don't know. What was that? What the hell was that? Why did my health completely... Not my health. Why did my magic completely go away? That was weird. Alright, well the enemies are... Well, they're skeletons. I can tell by the sounds they're making. Okay, this is where I'm going. But... I feel like we should not... If I can get past these knuckleheads. And I'm stuck on a rock, I guess. Half the time, I don't know. What's up, Skellies? I didn't get... Janessa, shut your face. I didn't let myself get surrounded. Why would you say that? You couldn't even... I'm going to take the arrows. Just so I have some arrows. Rumorin, could you not... Bro, could you not teleport right in on top of me, man? Oh my god. Having this many companions in a tight tunnel. Not the smartest thing I've ever done. Butt cheeks. I just told Rumorin not to do that. Alright, what is... What is this? Oh, okay. And don't push me. Oh my god. They need to stop teleporting in on top of me. Screw it. I'm just gonna go just gonna go back around. Wait, I've left them all behind. Wait, what? Who, what? What? What was that? Alright, there's weird stuff happening in here. I guess let's go through this door.
Look at this place.
Wisps, skeletons, and headstones. I think I need to raise my rates.
Where do you think the axe is?
There'll be plenty of time to look after we've cleared this place. Ready your arms.
I mean, there should still be a couple left, but I killed... Or we killed most of them. Oh, okay, so we could be dumb and fall back down to that side, or it's literally we don't really have a... Or we do have a choice. What's up? Come on. Oh, you can't get up here. Alright. We'll do some super important looting. I always take the potions with the intention of selling the potions, and then I almost never sell the potions.
Easily blocked.
Guys, it's just a skeleton. Like, oh my god. Now, there was 2 red lips. Wait, what?
Another battle, live another day. Well, live to fight another battle.
Did another skeleton just show up and I didn't even see it? Yeah, I guess so. It's weird. I don't know where he was hiding. But apparently they absolutely wrecked him. Good job. It's a skeleton. Alright. Now we can go back. Excuse me, personal space, sir. Oh, I can get my arrows back. Hold up. The other ones didn't have my arrows. Where are the other... 1, 2... I swear there was more than 2 wisps, but okay. Or wisp mothers. Alright, this is a lot of boners. Oh, somebody did make it in here. What's up, Blood of Skyrim, everybody's... Yes. There's clearly arrows there. And, yeah, they weren't lying about the... My man's got... Oh, it's like he's got no legs. Sorry about that. Just laughing at how dumb I am, because I legit thought he had no legs for a second.
Something on your mind?
We're going. We're like, why? You just want me to rush? I'm trying to like look around and make sure we don't get jumped. Gotta grab some hanging moss. I mean, were they seriously this close to the axe and then they gave up? That seems silly. But okay. Brittle bone axe. What if I don't want to talk to her? What if I don't want to? Go ahead.
By Lorcan's eyes, we've done it! After all this time, the axe of the bastard kings! I just wish my Thane were here to share this moment.
Well, way to snatch it out of my inventory! And she's leaving my service. Okay, it looks like it's in pretty bad shape. This axe needs to be restored, but the larger concern... Sorry about that. Larger concern is the blood of Skyrim. Always with the Thane. What am I, skeever bait? He's here in spirit because chances are one of those assassins killed him. I don't know. I'm gonna say this because it's funny and Nayara's flirty.
No, you're the Dragonborn, and I'm sure there's someone out there who feels the same about you as I do Thane Larsden. And because of your strength, we were successful in retrieving this axe. But it still must be reforged to slay the beast that cannot be slain. For now, let me give you this reward. It's a good bow, and it served me well while I was Thane Larsden's housecarl. I hope it serves you just as faithfully until next we meet.
I was gonna say that is not. This is like
If I recall correctly, the both of you were paid in advance, but I'm sure the Thane will find a way to compensate you if you wish to help us further.
I don't think so. This was fun, but I feel a nice warm fire calling me back into Four Shields. Not to mention Julienne Levine. The poor girl is probably a wreck given how long it's been since she's last seen my face. What about you, Elf? Where are you headed next?
Well, I was going to follow you, but not if you're going to spend all day staring at fires and curvy wenches. I could do that at home, conceivably.
Not every adventure happens in some moldy old cave.
You keep saying that, but people at the Four Shields tend to just mope around, drink, and feel miserable. That's not my idea of an adventure.
You just have to appreciate the part of the inn that has me in it.
Alright, well these two are funny together. I'm gonna... It gave me 2 quests. And I was right, when he talked about the woman with burns on her faces, it is Zora, which is 100% why Zora would not be my companion for this quest, because she is part of the quest. So... yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to find Zora again, so we're gonna for sure do this. You have anything else to say? All right, I mean, he still thinks he still thinks he's part of my party. That would probably mess her up if I did that. And I could take him, but I don't want him. Okay. That sounded mean. I want Zora. Let's go find Zora. What if I... Oh, they're all gonna go up and just... Oh, well. Just trying to be funny. No, why would I do that? Oh, I just fell. I'm just leaving. So why would I go... Why would I take the long way? And there was a ghost in here. We saw a ghost. 100% saw a ghost when we came in here. Walk up these steps. Who was that? Was that the dude? The dude whose axe we just got? Alright, where are we going? Okay. For some reason, she is at Honingbrew Meadery, or outside of Honingbrew Meadery. Would not have looked for her there. Alright. Is she on the move? She is on the Move. It looks like she was going back to Riverwood, which we know she has the camp outside of Riverwood. So that actually makes sense. And nope. Alright, hold on. She's literally moving. Where? It says she's... Where? Where? Zora! Where are you going? Excuse me, hi. Hi, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, my hero. It's getting late. I'm tired. We should talk in the morning.
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess we'll just follow her. Because I'm confused. She wants to have a night-night? I guess? Are you taking like a really bizarre long way to your own camp? Because your camp was down there.
Alright. I call the meeting of the heroes of Riverwood to order. Dorothy, the alchemist.
That's right. Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
I'm pretty inebriated.
A what?
Stump the dog. Frodnar the zombie.
Release me!
Ah! Get away!
I need some more ale.
It always ends this way. The heroes of Riverwood can never sit still for more than a minute.
Alright, well that was absolutely adorable.
So, what brings you to Riverwood, my thing? Come to take your house girl on more adventures?
Yes, the last adventure just wasn't the same without you. That is accurate. I see you as more of a peer than someone I take along. I've come to join the fabled heroes of Riverwood. Yes!
You have? Great. Having 2 Dragonborns will truly make us a formidable party. Dorothy is usually the other one, but today I convinced her we needed a healer for better balance.
Did you hear what happened at the Sleeping Giant Inn?
How could I not? 5 assassins dressed in blood? It's the talk of the town. I heard my hero was quite gallant in vanquishing them. I feel terrible about the whole thing, but I can't always be here to protect them. So instead I've taken it upon myself to train everyone. But so far only the children and Embry have accepted my offer. Most days we just play tag.
Were you by chance at Orphan Rock in the past month?
Have you been following me? Yes, Jocelyn told me there was a witch there who was trying to get her to join their coven. I was going to give her a very stern warning to leave my sister alone, but when I got there wasn't a single witch. Instead I found a group of Nords standing outside a cave.
Were they dressed like the assassins at the inn? This happens to me all the time. Nords, it's like they almost live here. And without another thought, you killed them all. You did kill them, didn't you? Thank the divines you made it out safe.
Now that you mention it, I think there was someone wearing that armor, but my focus was on the 2 men up front. One of them was wearing mage robes and he was arguing with another person not wearing mage robes. The one with the robes wanted to go back inside. My memory's kinda fuzzy, so I don't remember much, except the mage had a ring with a wolf on it.
Tell me, girl, this mage you speak of, did he walk with a limp?
Why yes, he did sort of walk funny. Although he could have just twisted his ankle, the terrain is very rocky.
Not likely. The wolf ring is proof enough, but the limp seals it. You're lucky to be alive, girl. This man is as wicked as the fox is cunning. As for these men at the inn, the ones who call themselves pure-blooded Nords, they are his victims, and their blood is tainted.
Okay, Oldvar, who the hell are you? What do you mean their blood is tainted?
The wolf lives inside them. The moon calls to it and it rips apart their flesh from within. But the worst part is the man does not die. He is forced to relive this horror over and over, and be the one to deal with the consequences.
So the werewolves? Sounds like you pity the beast. Like it or not, many consider the transformation to be a gift. If they choose to become werewolves, they aren't victims.
I do no such thing. If I pity anything, it is not the beast, but the soul they torture.
The ones who attacked us at the inn never transformed.
Even in the darkest circles, the curse of the wolf blood is not given to all. Perhaps it is the same with these men. And as the girl said, there seem to be two factions within this cult. Those that follow the bearer of the ring, and those that kneel to the one who commands him.
Okay. What's the significance of the wolf ring?
It is likely some tribute to whatever dark god is responsible for this disease.
Hirokine?
I don't know if the ring itself holds any power. Just that the one who wears it makes beasts of men, and must die for this foul sorcery.
Sounds like you have a history with this man.
That's none of your concern.
Oh, okay.
Your own interest in this man should be enough for two predators to work together. In the wild, when the lion and the saber cat hunt the same deer, they end up fighting each other, only to let the deer escape. The old god, you know, the one the Imperials call Julianos, he gave us wisdom so we did not act so foolish. This prey cannot be allowed to escape. But first I need to know one thing. When these men left Orphan Rock, did they go west or east?
Actually, they went in different directions. The dashing north went east, but the one in the ropes went west.
Good. This means he and his wolves have returned to their lair. I'd
be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
If the mage went west, then perhaps my hero and I will go east. We'll track down this other man and ask him why he's causing trouble in Riverwood.
Fine. You two can go wherever you want, but my business is with the wolves. If you're going east, girl, then go to Nilheim. I have heard one of these false sons of Skyrim lives in the tower. Your man may be with him.
Huh. This mage seems like a very bad man, but I get the feeling the handsome Nord is the one putting everyone in danger. But as always, I will let you decide. East or west?
West, I don't feel comfortable letting our new friend go alone. If he's handsome, it's all the more reason to go that way. It doesn't matter. We'll get to both eventually. Just a flip of a coin. I don't care where we go or who we go with. East. It's best to head off the snake. We're going to go with the handsome line.
Look, he wasn't that handsome. It's like being the tallest brother. It's easier for me to tell him apart from the others if I call him that. But if it makes our decision easier, then let's go east. Nilheim isn't too far from here, even if we stick to the roads.
Alright. So, we can do both. Or we're gonna do both, apparently. So that's awesome. We have Zora back. Unfortunately, she's not going to recognize that Jocelyn's with us.
Can I truly move on, living in Riverwood? I'm not so sure.
I think my next project will be a conjured skeleton made from the bones of 20 different men. The artistic value in that would be indescribable.
I still don't know why her dialogue is so weird than everybody else's.
Marigoth, that coven, they did horrible things. It was a mistake to join them.
Alright. So he's going that way, so we're going east. She said it wasn't that far away. Ooh. Was that a lie? Where is it? Excuse me. Alright, I mean, it's not that far away, but it is still far away. Alright, let's go to Iverstead. And then we should be able to go from there, since this is a place we have not been to. And of course it's nighttime. And there goes my unicorn. Bye, unicorn. Is Zora not with me? Oh, she is with me. Okay. It's always a great idea to go in the inn when you have like 10 companions with you.
If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
They say Iris the Elder was the fastest courier there ever was. I bet I can take her.
Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
I couldn't remember who that was. Thank you, butt cheeks. Just trying to see who's here.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of this room. I keep going into the rooms and not being able to get out of the rooms. Anybody in here? No.
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
Not really. Hey, guess what?
Taraki told himself he could not forgive Adanya when he truly could not forgive himself.
This is the 7,000 steps, dude, right? I found a Greybeard who didn't want to answer my question about the 7,000 steps. We're going to stand in the corner because we're going to wrap this episode up here. And a lot of times this is the only way I can not accidentally engage NPCs' idle chatter. And we will pick this up in the next episode, working on this particular quest. With all that being said, this has been the Skyrim modded series, Interesting NPCs. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. Sayonara, Toho Yasumi. NPCs, thank you so very much for watching. Please subscribe, or as always, I will send butt cheeks to twerk for you. Have a good night. See ya.